What's going on, guys? Country Gamer here, bringing you a third mod review. How you guys been? I know, told you guys I was going to start pumping out some videos, but here we are. Today we're going to be reviewing the Arctic Snow Cruiser. If I stand correct, this is actually going to be based off of something that the U.S. government had created way back years and years ago for Arctic exploration. Really cool stuff here. If I see something related to it, I will probably leave a link in the description to whatever the real life counterpart of this is, whatever it's actually called. I don't know about you guys, but I love history, and this is one of those things that people, it's just not taught. It's nobody really knows. You got to kind of go out of your way to kind of find something like this. But without further ado, we have the Arctic Snow Cruiser. This is created by Timothy. Thank you, Timothy, for creating something actually pretty unique. You don't see this kind of a mod very often, based off of a rare vehicle that's been created. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and look into the description here. And it says here that we have got short, medium, and long log cargo, short, medium, and long log bunk, a repair module, a fuel module, 3 and 5 slot flatbed, front and rear bumpers, an energy drink which you can install, 8 custom tire sets, 3 custom rims, 2 light bars, a landmark, which there's a like a little GPS screen over off to the side you could look at, a plane decoration, ramps, 5 stickers, custom HD interior, and down here it says included options. We got 3 different engines, 4 different gearboxes, 2 suspensions, 3 winches, 9 tire options. There's air fresheners and bobbleheads, and 34 color options. That's amazing. It does. He also does go to say, please don't rip off his stuff, guys. Like I said before, and I will always say, these modders they put in some time and effort and love into creating mods, and I would hate to have it ripped off. And I would hate to see somebody do that to them too, because these folks, they, you know, it's a labor of love, is what this is, and it's free. At the end of the day, it's free for anybody to use, So, guys, please, if anybody has any problems with that, just message him, Timothy, directly if you think you see that. So, it also says down here that there's a note. There's a known traction issue where the vehicle will either go in the wrong direction or not want to drive while in automatic mode from a standstill or changing from forward to reverse. Turning the all-wheel drive off stops it from having the traction bug. Once as you get moving, you can turn the all-wheel drive back on if you want to. Wiggling the steering left to right and releasing the throttle off and on again works as well. It's a known issue. It's with the game engine. So he knows if y'all have problems with this, of that specific problem, he already has that. That he knows about it. I will say right now, I don't think I ran into that issue at all in the making of this video. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and go look at this thing in game. So guys, here we are in the garage with it. As you can tell, this thing is massive. It is of good size. But anyway, let's see. Yes, we've got 3 options here for engines. Let's put the biggest one on. We got gearbox. I don't really like fine tune. Let's do some upgraded suspension. Let's do heavy duty active. I think, yeah. Tires. Let's get some chained on here. I'm using a different map today. Chained is definitely going to be the way to go. I think 126 inch. Yep. Winch. We'll go ahead and throw the biggest one on there. Frame options. We'll go with some ramps. I'm thinking van body add-on here, along with some flatbed, because I want to try to haul something while we test this thing out. Visuals. Yeah, see, there's the plane. We got some light pods, things of those natures. The side ones, we got the energy drink here. Rear bumper is just a cap it off. Front bumper, let's put that on there. Stickers. I'm going to avoid the stickers because for some reason on my console it freaks out in the store. Here's all the color options, guys. Quite a bit. I'm sure there's color here for just about everyone that they would like to run. So I'm just going to stick with the red. I'm going to put my little cheater on here. And let's roll with it. Yeah, this thing is massive, y'all. I would not be surprised if this does no... there's just a lot of places I don't think it's going to fit into. But let's go ahead and get something loaded up here. Let's go into the garage. Let's see what we have. What do I got floating around? We'll go with the 750. Let's put the Ford in there. Get it rolling. Get her lined up on there. This is nice, though. It's got like an enclosed area that you can fit a vehicle into. And I'm sure you could fit longer vehicles in here if I didn't have the van body hat on. Yeah, we'll put this on here. Make sure we go switch on over to the other truck. Go ahead and get her packed down. And get the ramps up. Alright, let's head on forward now. Let's see what this thing's all about. It should have all-wheel steer, which is definitely probably it's going to be nice because how big this vehicle is. And the first things first already, I don't think it's doing too bad. Coming out the garage, it's just eating up the little snow. Now, this isn't a really bad part in this map, but I remember when this map first came out, I struggled coming through here. And this Explorer is just doing great. So let's go out here and we'll put her down on the ice and see how she does. I mean, I did put the chain tires on there, but I want to drive through some of the ice you can break through and see how that goes. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's just going right through it like it's not even there. Can't really complain about that. Let's see. I know where we can go to check out some deeper snow. There's a corner in the map that has just I remember struggling doing missions with vanilla trucks that it was just almost impossible to get through. But we'll drive right up on here. We'll just drive around this bridge area and go across this other big ice section. And this will give us a test too, because this ice section that's coming up here where this lake is, that was another area I would struggle at. Vanilla trucks, I just couldn't get a vanilla truck through there. I'm sure there's probably one or two that could go through no problems, but whatever they were, I didn't run them, so I don't know what all the trucks are in this game and what their full capabilities are. But yeah, see, we're just shredding right through the ice, no problem, like it ain't even there. Yeah. So definitely so far, I like it. It is great for these snowy, icy regions. You ain't got to worry about the ice. It just trucks right. It's just going. It's unstoppable. I did put the OP engine in there and transmission, and mixed with the OP chain tires. Still, for what it is, it does have its downfalls though, guys. It does. One of them being the overhang in the front and the rear. The rear is front and rear. Your approach and angle and your departure angle are just going to be bad. So you're not going to be really doing a whole lot of crawling through the rocks and mountains and stuff with it. But here's the snow that I was talking about, and as we're going here, it seems like it's doing just fine. I mean, it's slowed down just a hair, but nothing crazy. I mean, it's just, I mean, realistically looking at it, this thing is just not being, it's not really hesitating, guys. You know, this thing, I may end up having to start using this try. I think I'm just going to keep this mod downloaded, you know. I might have to keep it on the back burner for maps like this for when I need to go do missions. Because again, it did say, you know, there was a 5-slot flatbed you can put in the back of this thing, and you know, you could haul some serious gear. Now, unfortunately, though, you cannot attach a trailer to it. But that's fine. What it makes up for there, I mean, it's not really designed to haul a trailer. They made these just to be able to go out and be self-sufficient. But we'll get going through here, and she's a little big. She's a little wide for the trails here, guys. As you see, yeah. Just a little too wide for the roads, and the way the road leaning, it likes to pull you down right there. And the way I like to drive, I like to scoot. But yeah, let's go ahead and get hauling here. Scoot it up through a little bit of the mud here. Hit the bounce. No, come on. Oh, darn it. Well, that happened. I guess we'll just roll it back over here, though. We'll just leave the truck here. Don't want to reload it. We already seen that it did pretty good with weight in the back of it. So we'll get rolling up the hill here. And I gotta say, guys, honestly, I'm actually, I like the mod. I think it's very well done, and to keep it from being too OP, there are some things that were put in place to prevent it from being just godly. Turning radius. I think that's a great downfall for it. I think so, because if you had something, just think, guys, if you had something too OP, would it really be that fun? I mean, look, you can see here, I mean, there's, if you roll it over, you gotta kind of work on getting it flipped over a little bit. But I don't know how everybody's playstyle is, but mine, I like OP trucks, but I like there to still be something that prevents it from being full blown, make the game way too easy. You know, this thing's still vulnerable to rolling over. It's still vulnerable to damage. I mean, you're not really seeing the damage because I have the cheater on it, but it's doing what it's designed to do. We'll say that. And I gotta say, Timothy, great mod, dude. I like it. 10 out of 10, honestly. You know, you got the uniqueness of the vehicle that it is, its capabilities, the add-ons you added to it that you could do. Honestly, I don't think there's a thing you should change to it, man. Keep it as it is, you know, unless, you know, and maybe like a bug that you see or a problem that you've seen with it, you know, bugs pop up with it, sure, fix it, but everything that has, I think it's got, everything's good, everything's going for it right now. But I want to try something new, guys. I want to try a new test, and we will actually head over to the Alaska map and to go do that, but we'll see you guys right over there in Alaska. And here we are. I think you guys know what I'm going to be doing. Yes, sir. Now look at this. Look at this. I put the 8-wheel drive in the back of this thing. I put some weight in the back of this, and this thing can do wheelies, guys. That's pretty cool. Like, you get this thing to stand up. There ain't too many vehicles that do that. But you do have to add some weight to the back of it. So if you guys want to try this, get you guys a heavy vehicle. This is about as wide as you can go as this 8x8. Anyhow, I decided to add the plane for it for the irony of it. Let's get this thing going. Let's get scooting down the track here. Full throttle, as fast as it can go. Again, it's not got the fastest. It's not the fastest vehicle. It's not a speed demon. We'll get down here. We'll hit this ramp, and we'll see how far we can go. Oh, maximum speed. Maximum speed. Let's go with it. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I think I will, my next video, I'm going to make a, another roleplay, guys. I think I'm going to try to alternate it between roleplay and mod reviews to kind of keep everything balanced, being that I have now made a third mod review in a row. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, I'd recommend, if y'all are having trouble in your snowy regions and you need a vehicle that you don't really require to have to use a trailer to go anywhere, and of course it doesn't have a crane on it, you can't put a crane on it, I recommend this. This thing does great in the ice. Now water, not when you get into the water that's deep, it just kind of sits there, it won't move, so keep it out of the deep water, guys. But yeah, download it, go play with it in Alaska, over in Namandra, all those good snowy regions, maybe even some snowy mod regions or maps. Give it a try. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of it. And y'all have a great night and peace.